Welcome to Shamba Ndogo. This is our vegetable garden session. What we have today is our nursery, which we have decided to put our nursery again on the vertical garden, as you can see here. So we use the seeds from East Africa. We are doing spinach and kales and managu. So we planted some on the ground. We planted some on the ground and some on the vertical garden. So the specialists here are giving me a tip that this thing here you see with papers and ropes is used to chase away the birds, because they are notorious and they might eat into our seedlings. So this is what we are going to use once they are ready to plant in our vegetable garden. We use the seeds from East Africa seeds, as you can see here. So for this nursery we have the managu, we have spinach and the kales. So this is what we call the nightshade, commonly known as the managu. We planted it in one of the vertical gardens. On this side we have the skuma wiki, which we've planted here. This is our nursery here. We had done some mulching here with our wheat straw from the mushroom farm, just to retain the moisture from the irrigation water, because we had no rains at that time. On that other side we have the spinach. We'll be showing you where we have our nursery for spinach on the other side. So after the seedlings are ready, we are going to move this now and plant them into the vertical garden. This was our demo for the corn garden, commonly known as the vertical garden. And this is what we used to plant our nursery for the spinach. Along here again, we decided to be a bit creative. Tumepanda ndoma huku in the bags, so we normally stack soil into these bags and then we do the seedlings. So here we have ndoma there. You can see it's coming along very well. Hapo chini tuko na rosemary. We have some pilipili here, and I think this is a tomato coming up. This is our main vegetable garden. From the other side I showed you the vertical gardens that we are using as our nursery. Because we wanted to make our own seedlings from the seeds, we decided to have a nursery. But in the meantime, in the interest of time, we decided to plant some other vegetables here that we'll just plant the seeds directly. So as you can see here, we have 3 types of vegetables here. Some of them, I don't know them in English or Swahili. So for example, this is called the dhoro in Kikuyu, for those who understand. We'll be translating this in the captions so that you understand which vegetable we are talking about. For this type of vegetables, you don't need to have a nursery for it. So you just do the seedlings directly, and then you just uproot once they are ready. So for this row and the other row, we've planted the same type of vegetables here. And for every corn or vertical garden, we have on the topmost tier, we have the coriander. Why we decided to do the coriander or the dania, it's because it's known to be best in fighting pests, because some kales and vegetables tend to attract some pests that may eat into our vegetables. So we are doing coriander here just as a mitigation for the pests. And then the advice that you are given is that maybe next time you should try to do the coriander on the topmost tier and not the bottommost tier and not the topmost tier. So maybe you can advise us on which one you think will work best. So this row and this row has the dhoro in Kikuyu. We also have another different type of vegetable called the saga in Swahili. Again, you'll be getting the name in English in the captions. So this row here has the saga, and then again on every topmost tier we have the coriander or the dania for the same purpose. So on this other row we have a mixture of saga, and that one there is the dhoro again. We also have now what we call the kunde commonly. Kunde, this is the cowpeas in English. We have kunde here, and one of the challenges that we have on these gardens, the kunde gardens, as you can see, they are a bit scattered, not as we expected them to be, so the production is not as much. We are suspecting maybe it's the seed that we used, maybe it was not as productive, but we plan to do better even in the next planting that we'll be doing. Again, we have the coriander here for the same purpose. Along the boundaries of the gardens, we have decided to mix a lot of plantations here just to make the vegetables a bit attractive and to maximize on space. So on this side, as you can see here, we have done the ndomas on the side. So we planted the ndomas here, and again we are using the mulching. Remember, the aim here is to save on water, is to farm smart. So we are trying to get the best production. So this is the ndomas on this side. On that other side we have pilipili. And then we are planning to have something on the sides here, just maybe the coriander or any other type of vegetables. Again, we have our shade net. I hope you remember the purpose of this shade net. That's all for today in our video. Let us know where we need to improve, what we can do better. We are here to learn as we grow, and we'll be taking you through the next stages here. We are hoping to be harvesting the vegetables soon and take them to the market. So remember to subscribe to our channel if you've not, and stay tuned for more.